Not only is your access codec a very sophisticated IP codec, but it's also a state-of-the-art POTS codec. POTS stands for plain old telephone service, which allows you to make a data call over a public switch telephone network. The access is compatible with some of our other POTS codecs that you may know, such as the Vector, the Blue Box, and the Matrix. Of course, it's also compatible with another access codec. The advantage when connecting from an access to an access in POTS mode is that you're now capable of doing stereo on a single POTS line. Let's show you how to configure your access for a POTS call. The first thing we need to do is connect the POTS modem card that came with your access into the unit. We're going to take our RJ11 cable and plug it into the PCM CIA card. We'll then take the card, remove the protective cover from the PCM CIA slot, and plug the card in and make sure that it's firmly seated. Once we've done that, we'll go to Network, Manage Networks, and you'll notice that the access automatically installs the driver for that device. It's enabled, so we're good to go. Now we're just going to take the RJ11 connection and plug it in to our POTS line. Now that we've done that, we need to create a connection for our POTS modem call. So we'll go to Remotes and Manage Connections. Now Remotes, add new remote, and we're going to name this particular connection. I will click on the icon for the PIC board, and we're going to name this POTS. Now I need to enter the telephone number that it needs to call. In this case, we're going to be calling into the Comrex test line. Now that we have that information in, we need to select the POTS profile and add that to the connection. Now I go down to the Profile section and scroll down until I find the POTS profile. Now I'll save it by hitting OK. Here's my POTS connection. I simply select and hit Connect. And just like with any other POTS codec, it will establish a connection, handshake, and then connect. So now that we've established a mono, fully bidirectional connection to a Vector, Blue Box, Matrix, or another access, let me show you how to connect to another access in stereo mode. It's very simple. We can use the same connection that we just established, but we need to go to the Configure mode and System Settings. If we go down to the Modem Settings section and select Modem Mode and Edit, we can now select between POTS codec mode and stereo POTS mode. Remember that stereo POTS mode will only work when you're connecting from an access codec to another access codec, and it'll give you full bidirectional stereo audio. Once we've done that, we click Save, and back to Remotes, and assuming we're connecting to an access on the other side, I just select POTS and connect.